Right, hi guys, welcome to another week. We've got something very special for you today, and this is the HTC 8X unboxing. So here, through Virgin Mobile, I've got myself HTC 8X, and we're going to see what's in the box. So this is a Windows Phone 8. Not to be confused with Windows Phone 7. So here we have the HTC 8X in its own box, some Virgin Mobile welcome stuff, and just packaged with some like a sack. And then there's my micro SIM card, because this is a micro SIM card. So that means unless you get an adapter, you won't be able to hot swap your SIM card between, say, your old phone. So let's get this open here. Away the packaging. Let's see. This has to come off. So there's just your basic selling information, and then you've got the phone. So let's open up the box, and then you can see the phone is on top. Take that out, put that to the side for 1 second. And then we've got all our documentation. We've got quick start guide. We've got service labelling, don't need that. Micro SIM. That's to get it in and out. That's your little bracket that you use to get it in and out. More pointless labelling. Do not throw this card away. That seems to be a serial number, which is new. Serial number for Windows Phone. Contact us, health and safety, license terms, warranty statement, stuff you really should look after. And then you've got your plug, your UK mains adapter. You've got your USB to micro USB cable, and then some headphones here, which that's interesting. I didn't think you got any with these. Oh, I see. These are not what you think. This phone actually comes, says comes with Beats. So it's got like audio processing in it that will make your sound a lot better, which I've heard it has, but I'll be testing that soon. But it's very disappointing that I'll show you these right up to the camera. Look, these are just standard HTC, really cheap and nasty headphones. You know, the sort of thing that's worse than Apple's own brand headphones. So I really wouldn't advise using them. So we'll throw them away. And that is about it. Let's have a look at the phone, shall we? Here it is now. And the back, it's very slim and light. It's got curved edges and a slight lip on it, but that's disguised by another curve. And then it's got your screen protector on. So I'm going to plug this into the wall, charge it up, and then we'll have a first look. Okay, this is the HTC 8X. We've got it all powered up and ready to go. You'll see here that there is the 3.5mm headphone jack on top. There is the power button. There are your volume buttons, your SIM tray, your camera button, and you've got the power on the base. So this is the HTC 8X running Windows Phone 8. Now this, right here, just enter my password, is a similar phone. This was 2 years old. This is the Samsung Omnia 7, and this is running Windows Phone 7. So if we turn this one on, you see that immediately there's quite a big difference. Both are nice and responsive. This one feels a little bit more fluid. It's got a dual-core processor, whereas this one is only single. But this one, the screen resolution is a lot higher. It's actually a lot higher than the iPhone, the new iPhone 5. So this has actually got more pixels per inch than an iPhone does, which is interesting. Screen quality is very good. I would say the blacks aren't quite as good as they were on this ammo LED screen, but I must say I'm quite impressed with the whites. So that will obviously balance out, and it doesn't really matter, both are very good. So what's different? Well, you can resize all the tiles you want. So if you've got the people one here, you can make it a small one, or a large one, or keep it as a medium one like I used to. That's the HTC hub there, so that's exclusive to HTC, so that shows like your weather and things like that. Feels nice and fluid. You've got your games, so you've got Angry Birds Star Wars here, which I can launch. I've just bought that. So that will open up here nicely. Nice and quick to start. Nice and fluid. So, no problems if you want to play Angry Birds. Back to the phone, you've got your music. So these are all stuff I actually bought on my Windows Phone 7. These are streaming, so they're not actually on the phone, but if you buy anything from the Xbox store, then you can just play it wherever you are. So for example, you've got Turn Me On here, and that will just start streaming, connect to the Wi-Fi, and then that should start playing, as long as you've got strong enough Wi-Fi signal, which I don't in this room. As for everything else, you've got your messaging is the same as before. You can actually go online for your Facebook chat. So if you go online, you can then talk to people via Facebook chat. And your calendar is the same as it was on Windows 7. It's actually very nice, actually, because if you use Windows Live calendars, so like the ones built into Windows 8, they will actually sync all together, which is very nice. It's not a unique feature, but it's something that's nice. So you see this is a brand new phone, just turned it on, and it's just synced everything. So you see that everything here is planned. So you can see that's people's birthdays, and that I've got to go to Sainsbury's on that day for work. So that's a nice little touch there. Internet Explorer. It's meant to be faster than the one on Windows. That's bad advertising, this. It's meant to be faster than the one on Windows Phone 7. But if we go on to, I don't know, let's just go, say, Google. That will come up, no problem. And although the Wi-Fi signal is quite bad, it comes up, no problem. I think, really, let's have another look. Oh, there's Wallet as well, actually. And with Wallet, what you can do is you can put any credit card you want, or debit card or anything, and then you can use it via NFC. So, for example, McDonald's is one of the few places that actually supports it at the moment. I think you might be able to use it on certain rail companies, like in London. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But you can put your card details in, and then what you do, you can put a password on it if you want. You go to McDonald's, ask for a double cheese, and then when you go to pay, you just get your phone and you just tap it against the sensor, and then that will charge it to your account, which is a nice little feature. Let's see if Skype's downloaded. Yes, Skype's downloaded. So I'll go into this more next week when I've signed in with all my accounts and stuff, because I'm not signed in at the moment. So I'll go into that later, but the whole idea of this is that rather than Skype always being on and using a lot of data, what you can do is you can have it, and this is how it is, I think, by default, is it will only ping your phone, so it only use data when something's changed. So if you've got a phone call incoming, if you've gone on offline, if you've gone online, and so you won't cause you a lot of data, and then you can actually use this like you would with any other phone call, have multitasking access, messaging, and do everything while this is in the background. So that's a really nice feature as well. And I think that just about wraps it all up, actually, for my first look. It's a nice sleek looking phone. I'm looking forward to using it. Screen quality is good, and I will be with you next week, and I will have used it for 8 days, and I'll be able to give you my verdict and whether I'm actually happy with my new phone. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, and if you've got any comments, anything about the phone or anything else at all that you want me to answer, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will answer it for you. So that's just about it, and I will see you next week. I've got a couple of Black Ops videos coming up if you're interested in that, and that should just be about it. So I will see you next week.